Welcome in. If you are new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. And if you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. So I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate and leave the rest behind. You know what I've noticed? This is chat time with Tam right now. I have noticed a very strange phenomena with people. I noticed it mostly on TikTok. They do it on Instagram sometimes, but it's mostly on TikTok. Why do people put people's full government names in my comments? I think that's weird. I mean, I'm glad you know who it is, but I don't care. I legit don't care. Like, I just think it's weird. I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I just think it's weird. I don't know. I see people like full on paragraphs and they're telling their whole life story and then they drop the name and I'm like, I mean, I guess that's exposure. Maybe somebody will see the name and go, I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, guys, if you could give the video a thumbs up as you enter so we could circulate into the algorithm, I would appreciate it. We are growing leaps and bounds. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, new clients, new bookings. Thank you, Captain Reed, for sending your tribe, my tribe, over here towards me. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, we got somebody here who's not doing so hot and they may be trying to hide it. Something is getting ready to be exposed. Let me tell you, this full moon is coming on the 19th. It might illuminate a whole bunch of stuff, okay? There's someone here who I heard they're unhinged. They think that they're hiding it, or at least they're trying to hide it from you. But I think other people are witnessing it. Other people can kind of see that this person is, tripping. Now, I also have the energy here of someone who is the energy of this. It's a feminine energy. It's distorted. It's kind of it feels really weird. Unhinged is probably the best word. It feels very unhinged. No, just know this when I talk, because I know when I'm reading the cards, I'm like, I am telling the story, but I give you the feeling, because for me, I feel the energy. Like, yes, I'm reading what says on the cards. We're telling the story based on what's on the cards, but I can feel it. So I'm describing. When you hear me repeatedly say it feels like, it's because there's an energy for me that comes with the cards that are here that unfolds the story for me, because it has feeling. I work solely from my heart chakra and my solar plexus, so it's kind of like if it feels it feels very compelling. And that's literally when I started reading tarot. Like, at first I was reading just kind of like the textbook meanings, but I don't know, it felt disconnected. And then when I tapped kind of like into my heart space, like I feel the cards. So what this feels like is it's kind of a nasty energy. It is a distorted feminine. This person is very, very much focused on things that really are of no benefit to them. Like this person's life is like kind of on fire and it is being illuminated, it's being witnessed, people are seeing it, okay? And I kind of, and not only that, this kind of gives me the energy of somebody who's just kind of like all over the place. This person's that's why I'm like, it feels unhinged. Like it feels very stressful. But it's mostly because this person is, and Now, I do see where they're trying to maybe hide whatever they're going through, like this despair. It could be despair, but it just feels like a really, like a lot of chaotic energy. Number one, they're hiding it from other people, or they think that they're hiding it from other people, despite people being very well aware they can see it. Um, but also because I feel like this person, that's what it is. It's like their mind is racing. Their mind is racing, and it's causing them to like act very irrationally. Like, just this person's very erratic. They're all over the place, and people are beginning to take notice. Yeah, so they're acting erratic. And I said they're spending all this time. Okay, so this person, right, they won't move on. So literally, this person, I love my cards. I love these cards. This person is like super unhinged, right? They definitely, this almost, I kind of think like this person's like kind of working themselves up almost to a point of illness. Like this person could be very ill. So not only are they trying to hide that they're kind of unhinged, they also may be trying to hide that they're unwell. Okay. And then remember I said at the beginning, I'm like this feminine energy, very nasty, you know, ungrounded, very selfish, rude, like just, yeah, like this chick is, she's awful. Um, and what it kind of feels like is people are, like I said, I'm looking at this from a scope of other people, like kind of looking at this because she's in the center and the sun is like off to the side, so it's kind of like we're looking at her, right? And people can see just how unhinged this person is, right? um I kind of get the feeling that this person may, oh, okay, now I got another message here. So part of all this unhinged energy, they're also, their bills are piling up, like responsibilities are starting to pile up because they're so outwardly focused. They're not focused on themselves, they're not focused on their own life, they're focused on the collective, right? um and because they're spending all of this time focused on the collective, they're not paying attention to like literally what's right in front of their face. So like say if this person had kids, children could be involved. If this person has children, she ain't paying attention to her kids because she's so outwardly focused on what the collective is doing and what they got going on and how much money's in their pocket and just like all this stupid shit, right? And again, because I said they're wasting their energy focusing outward, that's being illuminated. This person is very stressed, very unhinged. Um, they're kind of hoping that, I want to say, like, out of the goodness of your heart, that maybe you would, you know, offer a little bit of compassion while they're going through whatever they're going through. Um, Now, the interesting thing over here is, while I do not have the Four of Wands or even the Ten of Pentacles on this side, this kind of makes me feel like this person may have to like move or relocate or something, and they don't want to, but they have to. And that may be something that is also being like illuminated or seen. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. I did say this person is selfish. You know, it's wild. They think you're selfish. They think that you're selfish. They think that you're selfish because literally your back is turned to this whole thing. I think loosely, if I hadn't been telling you, you wouldn't really know. I mean, maybe intuitively, some of you know already. But this kind of feels like you're not paying attention to anything that's going on with this person, so you're kind of unaware, right? You're focusing. It's the way these cards lay out, it's kind of like you're in a very, like I said yesterday, 9 of cups, 9 of pentacles, like it's a strong 9. It's a strong 9. You're doing good, right? You're spending your time being focused on, like, literally you're focused on self-love. You're focusing on, you know, having the most abundant damn life that you could possibly have. You're like in your winning era right now. And this person over here, they're totally unhinged, feeling on very much on the outside. Somebody feels like, you've turned your back on them, and, they're kind of hoping that you remember the good times so that you can kind of be there, as some type of like support or whatever. But because, like, literally you're not even looking at this, you're not paying attention to it, it's not on your radar, it's kind of like behind you. So you're not, why are you looking back? Ain't nobody, I'm not looking back. So I don't know what the hell's going on behind me because I'm not focused back there, right? And because, like, again, you've not turned your back, you've just kind of moved on with your life. And so now these people this person, this feminine energy, definitely connected to the devil. Definitely, this right here is giving me like crazy mental illness. So this person could be literally going through some mental stuff. Okay. They could be going through some mental stuff. And it's kind of like they feel like you're being selfish, right? Because you're pouring all of your, you're only filling, they perceive like you're only filling your own cup. And that's not even really true. You're filling cups that, your cup is already full, but you really only engage with people who also have full cups, and so I feel like you are, and what's in between, and this is amazing. What's in between you, and I feel like you taking control of your life, is this new opportunity. Like, I feel like you're looking at it, you see it, it's right in front of you, it should be, and if it ain't, it'll be there soon. For those of you who are still struggling with the self-love, I don't know where you are on this board, but I definitely see the connection between, I literally love this whole little section right here, because it feels like if you invest your time, like you restored the balance in your life simply by loving yourself. At one point, you also were in this distorted energy where you had a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. You may have been dealing with depression. At some point, for some of you, may have even dealt with drinking issues. You may have had some type of, substance addiction at some point. And this is kind of looking like, the moment you decided to kind of invest the time instead of investing it in everybody else, particularly this individual, when you turned that energy onto yourself and started pouring that love into yourself and moved on, literally all of the happiness, healing, and abundance started rolling in. Now, only because I record so many of these videos, not just for like the channel, but for my clients as well. And I have so many conversations, I can never really remember like who I've talked to about this or not. And I think I mentioned it yesterday, but again, I don't know if I mentioned it on the collective reading or if it was to a client. I have no idea. But what I'm seeing here, collective, this feels like the most positive energy. It's so promising. I want you to stay in the energy that you're in, because literally this whole thing that's happening, it's happening like behind your back. Like you're not paying any attention to this. And this person is like really, I want to say there could be some I keep hearing, it's almost like a Rolodex of words. I heard jealousy. I did hear toxicity. I heard codependence. Uh-huh. Listen, 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 listen. You know why they mad? Because they can't control you. They are mad because they cannot control you. They're mad because they can't control you. I'm actually seeing a couple of different stories here. Now, I see that this person has been lying. There is some dishonesty here. And it potentially has something to do with money. I do believe that greed was a motivating factor. Greed and jealousy and anger. Somebody did something out of anger and they were tempted. There could be a financial component to this. Wow. These are tarot cards, and I can literally see some of the stories that we talk about in the Kipper right here. So there could have been, there also could, like I did mention children. There could be children involved. There could be a child. There could be three children. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person, I feel like they're stressed out about a new beginning. Like they just kind of want to control you. They want to control who you deal with or who you work with. I'm just reading the cards right now, so I'm not even relating this to any story. Okay. Now from the right, I have an energy that maybe previously has been very in and out, very non-committal, less than enthusiastic is what I heard. This feels like somebody's making a decision. Somebody made a decision in haste to move towards something, to take the lead on something, to work collaboratively with other people. Okay. I feel like they thought that they would be, I think whatever the collaboration was, the motivation, again, it has something to do potentially with finances or resources, some type of abundance. Yes, Ten of Pentacles. They work together to gain this, to gain financially. Ooh, and because look. Oh damn, I have more than, okay. So, like I said, I do feel like there's this energy of there have been lies. Somebody has been lying. Okay, so maybe, ooh, this is a lot. I might have to turn my channel into some type of crime channel because, child. All right, so what this looks like, it looks like, one, I do see somebody here trying to prevent some type of permanent ending. They're trying to prevent somebody's trying to prevent a permanent ending. I do have the energy of like somebody wanting to come towards you or approach you. Trying to, I don't know, offer like trying to come in proposing to like stabilize the connection between you, because right now you're in disharmony. um it's funny because I go back to, I think I said it like two or three readings ago. I'm like, I don't care how long I've known you, I'm just I'm not doing this. It's kind of giving me the same thing. Like, you, whoever this person is that you've been connected to, you've known them for a very, very long time. Now here's the problem. While they may be approaching you because they're trying to avoid a permanent ending, um, I do get the energy of like unrequited love. So either they don't have no love, or like they're pissed off. They either don't have love for you, or you don't have any kind of love for them. They're trying to avoid an ending because this person is experiencing some type of financial strain right now. They're either, this could also be them just not being grounded, not being balanced. But again, I said, the motivation behind whatever this is that they were doing, what they partnered up with these people, the motivation was largely money. And it was because someone was jealous. Someone was angry and someone was jealous and they were mad. But now they're going through all kind of struggle. They're going through a bunch of struggle. I do feel like this person is kind of looking for somebody to save them. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, I said they're trying to hide something. Oh. Ooh. You know what's interesting? I feel like I think at one point, this person that you were dealing with, they may have had you blinded by the fact, like, so, like I just said, I operate from my heart space, like, and generally I always have, because this feels like how you may have dismissed certain things. It's kind of like when you love somebody and you're intuitive. I've literally been this way my whole life. So I also have suppressed. I mean, sometimes I would probably say things and people would be blown away because I shouldn't know half the stuff that I know that just comes out of my mouth, but I just do. So some people, number one, they don't believe, they would not believe me and they would dismiss me and gaslight me, right? My intuition is spot on. Um, but the crazy thing is how you may have ignored certain red flags because you had love for them. So, not like you were giving them a pass, but you were a little bit dismissive of some of the behavior. And I think it's like you knew, but maybe you just chose not to see. It does happen. And I feel like you kind of, it may have stagnated you for some time because you were afraid to make the decision to walk away. But by choosing from your heart space, by choosing to align yourself with people, like I said, I just talked about like pouring from, I'm only dealing with people whose cups are full. I do not want to have to replenish your cup and then your cup and then your cup and then your cup and then my cup is empty and nobody's pouring into me. I ain't doing that no more. I spent most of my life doing that, pouring into people who didn't pour back into me, that who literally wouldn't spit on me if I was on fire. Okay. So this feels like, by making a decision to choose just that, to choose from your heart space, and you're only dealing with people who engage with you on the same level, you ended up avoiding so much drama and chaos. You end up avoiding the very thing that this person has been hiding. Whatever they've got going on, again, your back is turned to it. You are oblivious. Oblivious. Your back is turned to it. And this person may be afraid that you have some kind of an awareness of what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. As a tarot reader, I'm sure other readers experience the same thing. Sometimes it's hard. Like for me, my readings, because they do go out into the future a bit, it can be very difficult to read and then kind of see your own story or elements of your story like unfolding. I find it very soothing to find other people in the comments who, while your story may not be identical to mine, that you all relate to the stories because you've already lived it. You've lived it or you're living it now. I'm going to tell you, just based on some of the readings that I have watched of mine, like in the last, I don't know, 2 months, I definitely can tell that I'm timeline jumping. So that's part of the reason why, like, you're going to find yourself wherever you are in these stories. Like if this reading doesn't do it, go back like 6 to 8 months. You might find something back there that's going to be a little bit more resonant for you. But I'm jumping timelines because I know that there are stories that I've told that I've already experienced, but I experienced them 30 years ago. There are stories that I'm telling that I've told, and I'm like, damn, once I listen back to it, I'm like, oh, damn. Yeah, I did that, but that was like 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? So the time and energy fluid thing, that's real. That's real. So I don't know when this is, but you got somebody here whose life is on fire. Keep doing whatever you're doing, collective. Mind the business that pays you. Don't worry about none of this back here. If their life is on fire, I'm pretty sure they had a good hand in creating that dynamic for themselves. And back, in the past, you might have been one of the first people to run in to try to save them. Let me help you, Oh no, I can't have your life in turmoil because that's not good. And then you jump in to help them and then your life is all fucked up. Yeah, you took a leap of faith. You took a leap of faith and you committed to. I love this. I said they're just mad because they can't control you. They're mad because they can't control you. They're mad because you took control of your life. Like you may have, and I think too, like remember I said, you may have dismissed certain red flags because of the love that that you carry for people, right? But I feel like when you finally took a step back to pay attention to your associations, to pay attention to, again, like the people who pour into you the way that you pour into them, when you really took a step back and you could see the difference between whoever this person is. I mean, this could be a couple people, but like the main catalyst person, like you could have taken a step back and went, wait a minute. Why do you act like that? You know what I'm saying? And then you made better choices. You made choices to only collaborate and deal with and work with people who truly only had your best interest at heart. Like you may have found your people being isolated and away from this person who's been trying to control your life. Oh, yeah. This person can't let go of the past. They are so stressed out. They may be, yeah. So, okay. Remember I said this person, they may have worked with other people or whatever. This person is literally trying to hold on to you because I said they may have worked with other, they were trying to hide it. They were working with other people. It has something to do with some type of inheritance or windfall. There's some money here, okay? There's money here. And what I'm seeing from this whole center column, it's literally like, I'm hoping nobody sees this collaboration. Especially if collective, you, like I said, you're minding your business. You've already extracted yourself from this situation. You are not near these people. You are not a part of this. They were in a one-sided competition with you and you weren't even in the room. You're not even in the room. You're not paying attention to these people. Literally, I'm looking at the way where the action is taking place and where the collective is. You're in each one of these sections, your back is turned. This is happening behind your back. Like, you don't, it ain't on your radar. You're not tripping. You may not even be aware of this, which would be an inheritance. This person here is trying to hold on to, if they were working towards gaining some type of, financial security or whatever, this feels like they're doing whatever they can. They're trying to hold on to every last coin. Because their life is on fire right now. And they're stressed the hell out. They're stressed. Yeah, they took this leap of faith and then now it's causing, they made this decision and now it's causing them more stress than is worth. The truth is coming out. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. And you know what's crazy? This person is heartbroken that you're separated, that there's distance between you. Because collective, you're probably not coming back. Yeah, because you're not motivated to. And if you are in the public eye or you're being recognized for the work that you do or whatever, you come across as very mysterious. Again, like I said, like you're making moves. These people don't know how you do what you do or why you do what you do. They don't know your process. Yeah, you're not confused about this. And based on whatever this person has done or whatever these people have done, they may have limited their options considerably. Yeah. Someone wants to offer their cup again, but I said they're a little nervous. They're coming in. They're trying to hold on to you again, but the Four of Pentacles here with this Emperor in the reverse, like literally, I feel like they're just trying to hold on to you because they just want to keep the control. They want to have control of the balance in the relationship. But when they're in control, it's not balanced. No, these are too many. Yeah, they're mad because you're protected. They're also mad because they've been stopped. Something's been stopped. Their options have dried up. They feel like they're like kind of like bills are piling up, responsibilities are piling up. They have no means to like make moves. They're pissed off. And they're bored to tears. Stuck like Buck. There we go. So the foundation, so this relationship, whatever it is, it's kind of like I said this person's just been trying to control everything. They just want to control you. Hold on. They just want to control you. I also feel like lucky. Shh. I also kind of feel like if you're in a relationship, this person may have wanted you to juggle between them and your relationship. What? Yeah, that's what they were hoping for. That's what they were hoping for. Yeah, and now it's just repeating from the cards that I first started off with. I do have some... Lucky! For real? Come here. Lucky. Come here. Making all that noise. Hush. This person, like I said, they were kind of, they're holding on to you, but they kind of wanted you to juggle between them and your person. If you're in a relationship, if it's not your person, then it's kind of like your responsibilities, whatever your responsibilities are. Like, so if you're a parent and you got kids, they wanted you to focus on them more than you handling your responsibilities as a parent. You know what I mean? This person has been tempted. It's crazy. Whoever this person was, they were tempted by money. Yeah, they just wants to build. They were tempted by money. Look at that. Oh my God. Yes. Everything is about to be balanced back out. Everything is about to be balanced back out. So like whatever their motivation was, where are we time wise? Whatever their motivation was, it was financial. It was financial. All right. Let's get into the Kipper. Nine cards. Okay. Someone did something illegally. This mature woman. Because she was trying to avoid poverty. If she had amassed some great fortune upon the death of someone, she's currently trying to avoid prison time. There's a gift. There we go. Listen. All right. So I feel like this woman, this mature woman, never thought that she would lose this great fortune. She may have received it by way of someone's passing. This person, okay, so the money comes by way of a relationship. The money, this great fortune, potentially this gift, they're all connected to this coffin. In a whole circle, this woman did not think that she'd end up losing this fortune. Tell me about courthouse. Yeah, so this was a relationship of some sort. And there was something here, like, so this could literally be like a adjudication for me. Talks about like kind of like a mediator in a dispute or something. So this kind of feels like with the courthouse and adjudication and coffin. So this can be literally like somebody, it's almost like the reading of a will after somebody passes. Look, great fortune. Somebody received a great fortune. And whoever received this great fortune, they're worried about prison time. Tell me about this mature woman. Unexpected income. So this woman got this money. So there was a message here. A message. She may have received a message telling about the loss of this great fortune. In the family room. Remember I said yesterday, a family room for me is like, it talks about like a family home or something. So maybe she received a message that she may be losing her home. Thief clarifying gift. So this woman may have stolen either this home or this money, or it could be both. So she was just focusing on trying to be the privileged lady. This is the same shit that came out yesterday. And this person may have to move, or maybe they're trying to avoid moving. I think I said it in one of the readings. I remember because it kind of stuck out for me. And I think I said the woman felt entitled to the property. So say if the woman was married, her husband passed, there's a house in question or whatever. The house perhaps may have been left to someone, not the wife. And the wife felt entitled to the house because she was married to the man who owned the house. Y'all follow that? But this all feels like she may end up losing this home. She got a message about this and she's trying to avoid being in poverty because she likes this privileged lady. She likes being a privileged lady. Okay. I'm trying to think which cards do I want to use. Let's use some Auntie on deck cards. Are you being honest with yourself? Are your intentions clear? I'm pretty sure this person that we're talking about, they don't know what the hell they're doing. If they wanted to, they would have. Cut cords, detach or take a spiritual bath, clear your energy. Toxic patterns. So this person definitely probably, this is the same woman. I want to say this mature woman is the same Queen of Pentacles that we saw in the very beginning of the reading. Toxic patterns, gaslighting, codependency, manipulation, and love bombing, their control tactics. If that's what this person comes in and does, you know exactly what they're trying to do, okay? It's time to go. You already know. It's now or never. Speak your truth. Review the details. Give it a second look. Challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. One more. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Yeah, that's about right. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity and confirmation on your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it into the algorithm and get it in front of the eyes who need to see it the most. If you would like to book a personal, more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box. You can always go to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, and book a session with me. Again, I'm still having the special for live sessions for 11/11. Special runs until the end of August. So get in where you fit in. The spots are limited. Even if you book now or like buy now, book it out later into the future, you can do that as well. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping me grow the channel. Please continue to support each other in the comments. And share your stories. If you relate to any of this, share your stories. Other people need to hear these things, okay? I love you guys. Till next time, take care. Bye.